We live inside our minds more than anywhere else. Thoughts appear, one after another, like an endless stream, sometimes uplifting, often troubling, and always demanding our attention. We believe them, argue with them, get carried away by them, and even shape our entire lives around them. But what if many of these thoughts are illusions, half-truths, or simply echoes of fear and desire? Buddhism offers a striking reminder. You cannot trust every thought in your mind. The Buddha taught that the mind is like a restless monkey, constantly jumping from branch to branch. Left unchecked, it moves from desire to fear, from judgment to fantasy, rarely still. Most of us mistake this chatter for truth. A thought arises, "I'm not good enough. They don't like me. I will never succeed." And we take it as reality. Yet, from the Buddhist perspective, thoughts are not reality. They are passing clouds across the sky of awareness. Why can't we trust our thoughts? Because the mind is conditioned. It is shaped by past experiences, social expectations, cultural beliefs, and unconscious habits. A person raised in fear may see danger everywhere, even where there is none. Another shaped by ambition may feel restless no matter how much success they achieve. These patterns of thinking are not absolute truths. They are lenses coloring how we see the world. The Buddha pointed to this conditioning through the concept of Maya, illusion. Much of what we think is distorted by craving and aversion. We desire what we think will make us happy, and fear what we believe will bring suffering. Yet reality itself is far more fluid. By identifying too strongly with our thoughts, we create unnecessary suffering. Consider this. Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head, imagining what someone must have meant, only to find out later that your assumption was wrong? The mind creates stories, and we fall into them as if they were facts. Buddhism teaches us to see this process clearly. Thoughts are mental formations, not ultimate truth. They are temporary, conditioned, and fleeting. So what should we do with our thoughts? The answer is not to suppress or fight them, but to observe them. This is the essence of mindfulness. In meditation, thoughts arise like bubbles on the surface of water. Instead of chasing them or judging them, we let them rise and fall naturally. Over time, we learn to recognize the difference between being lost in thought and simply noticing thought. The Buddha compared the untrained mind to a wild elephant, dangerous and unpredictable. But through mindfulness, the mind can be tamed. With training, thoughts no longer dominate us. They become tools rather than tyrants. We gain the freedom to choose which thoughts to act upon and which to let pass. Importantly, Buddhism does not ask us to distrust every thought completely. Practical thinking has its place. We need thoughts to plan, to communicate, to learn. The wisdom lies in not confusing them with ultimate truth. A thought is only a thought, useful at times, deceptive at others. Real freedom comes when we can step back, see thoughts as passing events, and rest in awareness itself. The Buddha's insight points us to a deeper truth. Beyond the swirl of thoughts, there is a stillness. This stillness is not the absence of mind, but the awareness that holds everything. When we stop clinging to thoughts as absolute, we discover the spaciousness of consciousness itself. It is here that freedom and clarity are found. So the next time your mind whispers, "You are not enough," or "Things will never change," pause. Instead of obeying or resisting, simply notice, this is a thought. It is not reality. In that moment of recognition, you are no longer its prisoner. Buddhist wisdom is not about silencing the mind, but about seeing through it. Thoughts will continue to arise. This is their nature. But when we understand their impermanence, their conditioned origins, and their illusory quality, we learn the art of not being fooled by them. In the end, the Buddha's message is simple yet profound. You cannot trust every thought, but you can trust awareness. Awareness is the ground of freedom, the space where thoughts come and go but no longer control you. And in that freedom, peace is found.